All right, let's take a look outside over downtown Detroit. You can see the Detroit River there, clouds rolling off in the distance, but those aren't storm clouds. 7 First Alert meteorologist Hallie Vogel is tracking storm clouds, and she has a look at the radar as we look to the skies, and we've seen an increasing risk of severe weather moving on throughout the day.
And really, it's been changing rapidly from yesterday to today, Keenan, on who's going to get hit the hardest, so to speak, what areas. So we're really going to go through that, and you need to stay up on it throughout the day, into the evening hours, especially into the overnight. So just make sure you have one of our free apps on your phone. That way, you're always attached to some type of resource, some type of tool to get the information you need. The chance for severe storms increases this evening. I've mentioned that. The time frame from 5 p.m., and that may be a bit early, until 2 a.m. More rain tomorrow, and then we're looking at a hot week overall next week. So a cold front comes through tomorrow, but it comes through and it doesn't really cool us off like we saw with the last round of severe weather. If you remember, we had a lot of power outages after that, but it was cooler. Not the case as we go through the weekend. 82 degrees downtown right now. It's 80 in Pontiac and Mount Clemens, 81 degrees in Howell. Our temperatures rising into the upper 80s for highs this afternoon, so it is going to be a hot one. And you'll notice the humidity increasing as the warm front gets closer. A batch of rain toward Battle Creek, a few showers and storms trying to move toward South Bend, stretching out this focus here of the radar and satellite image. You can see how long and stretched out that warm front is. That actually lifts through this evening into tonight. The cold front back toward Minneapolis doesn't even come through until later tomorrow. So that's why we have time for these showers and storms. The bullseye for severe weather covers part of our viewing area all the way back into Iowa. So I'm going to show you that enhanced risk from just near Ann Arbor, just west of Ann Arbor. It includes Howell, Jackson, and then the northwest corner of Lenawee County. It's shaded there in orange. All the yellow, still a slight risk, so that's still elevated for all of us as we go through the evening and overnight. All of that hot air, see those 90s from Kansas City to St. Louis, all associated with the warm front, just keeps marching eastward and stays put. Behind the cold front, temperatures are still in the 80s, so that's what we're seeing for the weekend. Notice when the humidity spikes, the chance for storms do as well. So by the evening into the overnight, you notice dew points in the 60s. That's when we're looking at the opportunity for some of these strong storms. So rolling through time here, hour by hour, there's not a whole lot going on up until about 8 or 9 o'clock. Still have a chance for a storm, but again, not real widespread. The warm front comes through, then everything starts to just blossom and fuel. So these storms will be ongoing, I think, after 9 until about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and heavy downpours. Even if we don't get severe weather, heavy downpours will be a risk as well. Tomorrow, we are looking at scattered rain, but much drier overall, but a few showers with the cold front. We look at the threats for tonight. It's going to be winds and the possibility of street flooding high on the list, hail and tornado threat low on the list. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind as well. Temperatures in the upper 80s. It's going to be hot. It's going to be muggy. Storm threats continue until about 2 a.m. And then we start to see at least some drier weather overall tomorrow afternoon. Sunday through Thursday, temperatures, it's going to be hot near 90, Keenan, but it's going to be dry. So even though we're going to get some heavy rain, probably too much in a quick period of time, we need the rain at this point too.
All right. Well,